Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes, and Brittany. So I had a really rough and really shitty week, and I'm just starting a new session in which I want to have some fun. It's first day I took a day off because I really couldn't continue with my normal activities without a day of rest. I slept for like 12 hours. And now I'm ready to rumble. So there has been a number of comments that I haven't replied to yet. I apologize for that. I'm really having a really not a good time. So I'll get back to you all. Don't you worry. You know that I from time to time go and just reply to everyone. One thing that Huskedacht has pointed out is that these islands should be all free for colonization because they shouldn't create a colonial nation. I checked the maps. I'm not sure if he's really right, but I'm gonna go with him and his expertise on the colonial situation, and I'm gonna send out some more colonists. Now, we have a number of places that's gonna finish soon. We have Ezoronogondo here, which is gonna become a part of the South African colony, or Breton, South Africa, as well as Karas, I think, is going to be finished very soon. Yes, Karas and Ezorongondo. These two will come first. Then we'll probably see Pekaraima and Pernambuco finish, and also Tariksa and some other ones. So the first two colonies, I'm thinking whether or not we should go. Oh, okay, we can't. There's just. Are you joking? Castile swallowed the entirety of. Wow. Damn, I really wanted to get this area for myself. Now that sucks. We have been duped. Now these are colonizable? They might be, though they are jungle regions. This one has at least perils. Let's get some colonists back and see what we can do. Well, okay, you are having not a great time. Go DB. Okay, let's recall you. And I'd like to keep you here. I'd also like to keep you here because I'd really like to get this one under control. I'll take you. Okay, so that gives me 2 colonists to play with on the 5 that we have. So are these regions? Yes, these regions are available for colonization. But that sucks. Is it the same part of the colonial nation? Colonial trade agency? Yes, it is. Okay. So, Manila Charter. So I guess we could snatch some of these. We could eventually kill you. So let's... but I wanted to get the island. You would have to pay for that, though. Well, I think they just started with the colonization of these places. Yeah, so we should be safe here. So let's get one. Let's get the one with the perils. And I'm gonna grab the other island that I wanted, which was not you. You. Karifuna. No, you have a very low population. You're not the one. Karnahoga? Yes, that's you. Yeah. Okay. You're gonna provide a nice base to start with. So let's get you there. And we also have quite a lot of money that I decided I'm gonna spend. I think I was saving for something. We were definitely saving for an upgrade to the Civil Arts Academy here. But there's a number of places that could use a small boost in cheap buildings. Not our capital though. Not our capital. Brodrager definitely could get something. You're having the missionary working. You could maybe get a corporation guild, which would be fairly cheap, or a warehouse district, or a better port. What would be the difference? 10% extra boost, 1 extra gravity. You have how much? 66,000 people. Oh yeah, let's up the production in St. Malo. And you can get... Well, a better port will go a long way here. But a city hall or a corporation guild as well. Let's get a better city hall. And we're gonna save for the Civil Arts Academy. For our indulgent queen. For our indulgent queen. Wow, this is gonna take a while. Now, how's the situation on our poor island? Someone, I don't think that was us Gedacht, someone else suggested that I could start giving these to the South African colony. I'm not entirely sure how that would work, if you can, and if they would accept this. Sub-province. Can sub-provinces to subjects? For your own subject, use Grand Province instead. And I think that's in here. Grand Province. We don't own any provinces adjacent to them, or that are accessible by sea that we can grant them. Well, okay, that kind of settles it. We can't do that even if we wanted to. We're starting to core some of the places. Anandroi and this one, right? No, that's building... Because our army got wrecked here. Which was the other province? Wait. I always forget where it is. God damn it. Am I blind? Oh, fuck me. Oh, it's here and then manage. Yes. So we're Anandro and Ilhoromba. So Anandroy and... Oh, this one, the major one. Okay. So when we get those, we could maybe do something with it. I don't know, can't remember. Oh, we became significant again. You are your own trade node, so how are we doing on the African East Coast? Current trade power. We're third. That could easily be rectified. Oh, Kilma has some bitching provinces. Wait, didn't this one has like a natural harbor? Oh, there's a small trade province here. Island of Mozambique, Ivory. How's the population doing? Not great, but not poor either. How did they get this island? Is Kilva a colonial nation? That would be freaking sweet. Trade, naval, no they don't. They probably had it. Well, okay, here are some of our technologies. Mine complex rank level 5. Although the ruler was immune from the law, judges were not. This meant that they could be sued or arrested if their judgment turned out to be wrong. A dangerous concept, especially when the rulers had an interest in the outcome of a trial. In 1674, judges won immunity from a suit in England, giving them immunity from persecution for their decisions. This was cemented in the 1701 Act of Settlement. Wow, I slept for 12 hours and I still can't read. Which separated the power of the judiciary from the executive and helped justice truly be blind. And I just realized my microphone is skewed, so I'm moving it a bit. I'm sorry about the noise, but I think you'll hear me better this way. So how long between we get the socketed bayonets? Quite a few months. We got the quality ideas, which is nice. You guys chill. And we are doing sort of okay on the army here. But I still want one in Africa. High naval attrition. What the oh, you lost your leader. Crap. Okay, go home. Go home and let's hope that... I missed that. Oh! Okay, and we have separatists. Where are they going to rise? Please tell me that's not in Africa. Oh, our army professionalism is dropping. I guess that's because we're not training anymore. Wait, did I not send the troops from here home? Or did I and they're still on their way? Oh, they're still on their way. Damn. Okay. But what I wanted to say is, what are the separatists? Saloum. Saloum is here. Damn. How many will there be? 7,000. I'm not entirely sure if this is... Let's see, how much would it cost to... 29, I'm gonna go with that. And I'm gonna detach some troops and send them to Africa. We need to keep that under control. Only one of the 3 heavy ships made it back to Chechehet and is currently being repaired there. So we need a bit more of these heavy ships. I'm not sure what the number of ships is right now. 158 out of 158, okay. So I'm gonna build a couple of more... Wait, why am I building it here? We have a place for that. So 2 heavy ships in Brogernev, our port. And we have a new technology to take, which will be the socketed bayonets. So let's get those. Socketed bayonets. Early bayonets were deadly, but unreliable, which is to be expected when one realizes they were simply knives tied to a gun barrel. And as officers began to grasp how effective they could be, they ordered guns to be manufactured with special sockets in which a knife could be securely attached. This allowed for musketeers to serve as regular infantry and even to charge the enemy in a pinch. Line morale increased, maneuver value increased, infantry shock increased by 0.15, artillery shock increased by 0.09. Disagreeing advisor, off with his head. Well, we have a very diplomatic queen, so he has a point. So there's a bit of prestige and keep him around. Now, before I do another skip, I just want to mention a couple of things. I have started building the Civil Arts Academy in Onis, in La Rochelle, as per my many mentions. And I have also been looking around the world. First thing, we have finally started adopting manufactories, which is nice, so, you know, it's gonna spread quite quickly, I hope. We have it here in Pays de Nantes, where we are gaining actually quite a lot every single month, 1.02. As it spreads, it should be possible for us to adopt this institution and basically just, you know, be cool. The only one that's missing right now is enlightenment. I like the production efficiency and the rural goods produced modifier. It's actually pretty neat. It would cost insane amount though to to embrace. So we'll see how that goes. You also have a couple more cores being created in Antaisaka and in Mahafale. So Mahafale and yeah, the southern part of the island is starting to be good. I sent my troops back on drill both in Brittany proper and in the island of Madagascar. And did the ships finally reach? Yes, they did. Okay, so you board these ships. They're gonna take you home, and we're gonna split a bit of you guys and send you down. Good. Oh, our naval limit has actually increased. What are you guys doing? Nothing. Oh, protecting trade in Brazil. I think some of the ships are very confused. I found some, like the Guinea Coast one, which were just in the middle of the sea doing nothing, getting insane attrition. So I sent them back to one of our ports, and I'm hoping that they will repair. Do we have a... No, we don't. Okay. No place to repair them. Well, they're gonna go back to Guinea Coast when they can. Last but not least, I've been looking around the map of the world. We see actually almost the entire world right now, with the exception of the North Pacific Ocean. And Lithuania is just insane. Now, their autonomy is as bad as you might have guessed it, but the core is slowly expanding, and they seem fairly stable. They have a +1 stability, no major problems. They're falling back technologically, which might seem a problem, but Bohemia, their main enemy, and Hungary, I guess, would be their main enemy, seems to be okay. Sweden would be a possible threat. They got way more militarily, but Sweden is a subject of Denmark, and Denmark I don't think really has any interest. Lack of officers, increased recruiting. So that's one thing. In Europe, it's us, France, Milan, and north of... wait, Milan? Is that Milan? Yeah, Milan, okay. I always mistake them with Naples, I don't know why. So we are the technologically advanced nations. We get 37, 48, 49. They got 34, 47, 49. So technologically in the military we are the same. 45, 49, 49. Actually that means that we are... Yeah, we're the one doing the best right now. It's actually pretty good. We're gonna be even better once we get the national bank. Looking forward to that. And we are again at the limits of what we can get. Doglock muskets, damn, it's gonna be nice. Extra cavalry shot and fire. Someone mentioned in one of the comments that was fairly long, and that I'm looking forward to reply to that. France could be a valuable target for us, yes, but right now we have a limit of about 34,000 men. With all of our reserves, that would be like 60,000 men. Same for Milan, they have like 25. I expect them to ramp up like 70. Castile could get to somewhere like 90,000 men. France alone has 160,000 people in their army, and they would probably get a lot of backup from Hungary and some other nations, so conflict with them is something that I'm trying to avoid. Oh hey, another core in Betsileo. Okay. So the situation here seems to be stabilizing. What's the unrest like? Or is the unrest map? Yeah, it's starting to get better. Southern territories will get even nicer once we actually have them cored. There will be no risk of unrest whatsoever. Yeah, but I don't think there's much I can do as far as expansion. I'm gonna build some, marketplaces here and there. It's actually not really a bad idea, but other than that, I don't think we're gonna invest much in it. I'd like to get the trade node under control, but... Oh! It is well known that our subjects are some of the most content and loyal in the world. To drive a wedge between us and them is thankfully virtually impossible, and as such, it does reflect well on our nation. We get extra diplomatic reputation and annexation cost lowered, or we gain 60 diplomatic power. Let's gain the diplomatic power. That's going to be useful, and that will allow us to get the national bank technology. Oh, it all comes together. The expenses of fighting a modern war could easily bankrupt even a rich nation. When William III of England asked the merchants of London for another loan to fight his wars, he was refused. He then made them an offer to incorporate them as governors of a national bank, whose role was to issue permanent bonds to raise money for his wars. Soon William had raised over £1 million, and the Bank of England was copied by other nations. Settler growth increased by +4. So how are we doing on settlers? Yes, we're getting some pretty nice things. So I'm going to check around and see where we're going to go with our colonies next. So see you in the next episode where we're going to continue.